Okay, these are pictures from the actual Nimitz encounters is what they're calling them. And I'm not going to use the video because they will strike it. You can look up the Nimitz encounters or the Tic Tac crafts and you will find these videos. And here's one that someone else saw. And let's go ahead and take a look on Google Earth Pro. Let's go down to Antarctica. And we're going to take a look at this first one. I didn't find just one. There's a couple of us that... Alright, this is the first one. You have to go back in time. You can use the little time slider right there, and you will see this first one right here. And when you measure it, it is the same, about the same as what the pilots described. About 50 to 60 foot long. This is just the first one. So let's go ahead and take a look at the second one. Go over here. And this one is really good. You can see this one very well. Kind of turn it around. It's best to look at it from the east, it seems. But you can see it perfectly. It is coming out of some type of cave or entrance that they have down there. You can even see the shadow underneath it, meaning that it's not sitting on the ground. It is definitely flying somehow. I mean, I can't explain that part, but I can just tell you that that's what it is. This one again is the same length, about 50 to 60, and I'm going to give you all the locations, the coordinates, and you can go and check them out yourself on Google Earth Pro. You can't see them on Google Earth. The regular one, you have to download it. It's free. And here is the third one right there. This one's sitting on the ice. This one may be frozen. I don't think it's frozen. I think it's just sitting on the ice. But again, same size, 50, 56, 58 feet. It's pretty amazing. And now let's take a look at one. I don't know if it's a Tic Tac craft because it seems to be a different color. But it is definitely a craft that's about the same size coming out of the water. And that's exactly what they have been describing. Something's coming out of the water and then appearing and they don't know what it is. Here is 100% proof that that's what's going on. I don't know who's doing it. I mean, I believe it's the civilization in Antarctica, and I believe the military absolutely 100% knows this, and that's why they won't say it's extraterrestrial, and they've been so tight-lipped about this. I believe if it was coming from a different planet, I think they would talk about it more. But because it's in Antarctica, because they've known for so long, they're like, oh, what are we going to do? Tell them that we've been lying this whole time? But, I mean, this one's so clear, coming directly out of the water. Now, if you still don't, let me show you something before we show you this next thing. This is a beach in Hawaii. This is Honolulu. And I want to show you what people look like from a satellite. They look like just long black objects, which is the shadow. Okay? So, most of these are people. Some of these are umbrellas. But this is what people look like. And I'm about to show you something really interesting. They are doing some type of tunneling in Antarctica. What they're doing, I don't know. Mining, I'm not sure. I can't tell you that. But you can see the people because of their shadow. And then you can see that there's some of these that are umbrellas. Like that one right up there in the back. That's a bird or something. That's a person. And then like some lawn chairs. But you can tell distinctively what a person is compared to other things. And so I'm going to show you some people around this tunneling craft in Antarctica. Okay, let's go back down to Antarctica. And you see right here, person number 1. And then you're going to look right here. There's about 5 or 6 people. And right here where it goes from high res to blurred, there is some type of tunneling craft, tunneling, I don't know, machine or something. And you can see where they have been, I guess, tunneling or something. And you can see it all right here. Again, I'm going to give you the coordinates and you can look at this yourself. What I want to point out is these perfect squares. And I'm going to show you some very amazing perfect squares that if you still don't believe that there are some type of civilization living down there, there is no denying these underground cities. So again, these are people. You can see their shadow. And then there are footprints, very clear footprints going from right here. Well, hold on. Right. You see those right there? I'm going to zoom in a little bit more. Right here. That's where the footprints start. You can see they're going to it or from it. I don't know if they have helicopters that land right there and put them right there. I don't know. But they're definitely footprints. And you can see that where they've been doing some type of excavation or drilling. Not drilling, but they're tunneling. I mean, these are tunnels. There's no denying it. But let's go ahead and look at these obvious, very obvious, perfect squares that seem to be either buried cities or currently inhabited underground houses, for lack of a better term. They're perfect squares. And all of these right here, those things that have the little V's behind them, they look like doorways. I don't have the best resolution on my computer, but I mean, it's obvious when you're actually looking at it. You can look at each one has like a little entryway. And then again, we have that blurred line right there on the left. Why? Why is that blurred if this is just snow, wind, and ice? Why blur it? Wouldn't we be just looking at snow, wind, and ice mountains? Here's another one that is just absolutely phenomenal. Perfect squares. Nature does not create perfect squares with openings. Maybe 1, maybe 2, but like hundreds? I don't think so. They're perfect. Look, square tops like as if they are maybe those square type pyramid homes. I don't know. But you could take the coordinates, look at it yourself, and tell me what you believe they are. I mean, it's not natural. Absolutely not natural. And they're all over. You can look at, I mean, they're just everywhere. When you look at it this angle, it's like perfect. You can see how it's just perfect squares. It's amazing. I don't know what that is. It's oops, I went all the way to the ground level there. Let's back out. But it's definitely these Tic Tac crafts and some type of underground city. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. I don't think you can. But this is great for the pilots, you know, that people are giving them crap about it. I mean, these things are coming from Antarctica. Or at least they like to hang out around Antarctica. Anyway, guys, y'all have a wonderful day. Like, share, and subscribe.